Hello and welcome back to the Cigar Guys. My name is Alex and today we're going to be discussing the topic of keeping your cigars in the cellophane or outside of the cellophane when storing them inside a humidor. Ultimately, this is a matter of preference, but there are some pros and cons of either keeping your cigar in the cellophane or not in the cellophane when storing inside of a humidor. A lot of cigars in the market now do come in cellophane for the purpose of protection when in transit, being delivered and such. This same principle does apply when storing in a humidor full of a bunch of different cigars, especially if you have a really large, deep humidor and you're stacking multiple rows of cigars on top of each other. The cellophane will help protect the integrity of the wrapper on the cigar to prevent cracks or holes and keep the cigar optimal for smoking. Another great thing about cellophane as well is the color of the cellophane is a good indicator of any extended age. So a lot of times the cellophane on a cigar that is 5 or 10 years old will be a lot more yellow because that cellophane is absorbing some of the oils over time that is coming off of the cigar wrapper. A lot of times you can pick up a cigar even in the shop or inside your personal humidor and you look at the color of the cellophane right here. If it's a nice dark yellow color, it's a good indication that that cigar has been aging for well over 5 years up to 10 years. It's not an exact science, but it's basically a really good indicator that the cigar has been aged for quite a long time, and your experience when smoking it is probably going to be very, very good. Reasons why you would take the cellophane off of your cigar when storing. When it comes to aging your cigars specifically, taking the cigar out of the cellophane will increase the speed or the process of aging your cigars. If you're looking to age cigars for a long period of time in order to get a more smooth smoking experience, you want to look for the flavors to mesh together. Taking the cellophane off is better for the circulation of the humidity in the cigar, and constant airflow is able to move through the cigar. I mean, it is bounded very tightly, but air does still circulate through here when it's in the humidor. In the cellophane, it is restricting some of that airflow. So some people believe that it is much better for long-term storage to take the cigars out of the cellophane so that they get better air circulation, airflow, and that the humidity is able to actually move evenly through the cigar. But of course, now you're running the risk of damaging the cigar, especially if you have 20, 30, 40, 50 cigars in one humidor and the humidor is moving a little bit, or you open it and you kind of rearrange some stuff. You run the risk of the cigars rubbing together and causing cracks or breaking some of the wrapper leaf off, leaving holes, and it's just not a pleasant smoking experience after that. My personal preference is I do tend to keep the cigars in the cellophane when I'm storing them inside of my humidor, mainly for protection. I don't age cigars for too long, so I'm not really looking for the color indicator in terms of aging. That's not really useful to me, but it's mainly for protection purposes. I have noticed in the past when I first started smoking cigars, I would take the cellophane off just because to me it was a better presentation to look at a cigar with no cellophane, which is true. But then right away I have all these little pieces of wrapper and some of the filler falling out, so the cigar humidor was just covered in little pieces of tobacco very, very quickly. That happens quite a bit over time, regardless if you have all your cigars in cellophane or not. All the cigars in one humidor, it's eventually going to happen, but if you have a bunch of cigars that are not kept in cellophane, that's going to happen a lot quickly, and you're going to have to be cleaning your humidor out more, and of course, you're running the risk of damaging your premium cigars. So that's a little bit about cellophane versus no cellophane, my opinions on it as well. I hope this helped you guys with making decisions for storing cigars in the long term. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated when we upload new content like this, our full podcast episodes, short content, anything you guys need, we're here for you. But thank you for your support. We'll see you next time.